Good morning everyone. Today we are going to discuss about multiple objective type. So here multiple objective type. Therefore here we are going to the first question. Here x plus ay plus a square z equal to a cube and x plus by plus b square z equal to b cube, and the third one is x plus cy plus c square z equal to c cube. Then which of the following is the correct? Here 1, 2, 3, 4 options are there. So we are now discussing multiple objective. That means one or more than correct answers. Therefore here a cube is there, this is b cube, and another one right hand side part is the c cube is there. That means right hand side we observe a cube, b cube, c cube. At the same time here you can observe a, b, c. Here a square, b square, c square. So each term is containing xyz, xyz, xyz. This is our observation. So further we are going to the next topic, theory of equations. Suppose we know that if the roots are 1 and 2, then the equation is x minus 1 into x minus 2. This is the equation. Now it can be written as x square minus of 1 plus 2 into x, product of the roots here 2. This is the quadratic equation having the roots 1 and 2. Suppose the roots 1 and 2, then it will be x minus 1 into x minus 2 into x minus 3. What our observation is here, when we are taking the roots 1 and 2, then the equation can be written as x minus 1 into x minus 2. Suppose we are taking the roots 1, 2, 3, that is x minus 1 into x minus 2 into x minus 3. We know that x minus 1 into x minus 2 is this one. After we can multiply with x and minus 3, then we got the cubic equation. So then and another method is x into x is the x cube, minus of 1 plus 2 plus 3 into x square. This is the sum of the all roots. Sum of the all roots. Now we are taking the sum of the roots taken 2 at a time. That is 1 into 2, 2. Next this is 2 into 3 is the 6. 3 into 1 is the 3 into x. Minus of 1 into 2 into 3 is the 6 equal to 0. This is the cubic equation. This is sum of all roots. Suppose if you taken here a0 x cube, this is a1 x square, this is a2x, this is a3. Here this is called sum of all roots. This is called sum of all roots taken 2 at a time. This is called sum of the product of the all roots. Here 3 roots are there, product of the all roots. Therefore now our observation is here. The right hand side part is the a cube, b cube, c cube. A cube, b cube, c cube. So right hand side we are taking is given that a and b and c. Now here let a comma b comma c, a comma b comma c are the roots of the equation. Here we have to taking a comma b comma c are the roots of the equation. Here observe a square a cube a square a, here b cube b square b, here c cube c square c. Now here let a comma b comma c are the roots of, you can write simply this is t cube minus z into t square minus y into t minus x equal to 0. Suppose if you taking instead of t is a, then it will be a cube minus z into a square minus y into a minus x equal to 0. Similarly we can replace it by t is the b, then got this one. If you take instead of t is the c, then this is one. So a, b, c are satisfy this equation. Therefore then you got these 3 equations. So here a, b, c are the roots. That means here we observe instead of z. What is the z here? Sum of the all roots. So we know that the sum of the all roots a plus b plus c The sum of the all roots a plus b plus c is the minus of minus plus minus a1 by a0. That is the z. This is taken a0, a0, a1, a2, a3. The sum of the all roots, that is called s1. Therefore, that is the form minus of a1 by a0. Minus of a1 by a0 is the z. This is the a plus b plus c is the z. Option B is the correct. Now S2, sum of the product of the roots taken 2 at a time, that will be sum of the product of the roots taken 2 at a time, that is a into b ab, b into c bc, c into a ca. Then it will be ab plus bc plus ca. ab plus bc plus ca equal to sum of the product of the roots taken 2 at a time. That means a2 by a0. a2 by a0 is here. a2 is the minus y. Minus y by this is the 1. Now we can write here the value of y is, y can be written as multiple with minus of ab plus bc plus ca is the value of y. Now we find the this is the S1, sum of all roots. This is the S2, sum of the product of the roots taken 2 at a time. Now we find the S3. S3 is the sum of the product of the roots taken 3 at a time. Here only 3 roots are there. That means product of the roots A, B, C minus of A3 by A0 is the form. Minus of A3 means minus of minus plus x by 1. That is x equal to ABC. X equal to ABC is the option C. And y equal to minus of AB plus BC plus CA is the option A. Now one of the option is the remaining. That is A square plus B square plus C square equal to Z square plus 2y. Now we got here the Z equal to A plus B plus C. Therefore we taking Z equal to A plus B plus C. Therefore A plus B plus C equal to Z. Now squaring on both sides. Now this is A square plus B square plus C square plus 2 into AB plus BC plus CA equal to Z square. Now A plus B plus C equal to Z. After squaring on both sides, it will be A square plus B square plus C square plus 2 into AB plus BC plus CA equal to Z square. Now here AB plus BC plus CA will be take some minus y. Now this is A square plus B square plus C square minus 2y equal to Z square. Now this can be written as A square plus B square plus C square equal to 2y plus Z square. A square plus B square plus C square is the 2y plus Z square. So A square plus B square plus C square is the Z square plus 2y. So here we observe option A, option B and option P. Option P are the correct options. So now we are going to the second one. The equations, the given quadratic equations x square minus 6x plus a equal to 0 and x square minus 6x plus x square minus cx plus 6 equal to 0 have a one root in common. Next, other roots are integers. In the ratio 4:3. Then which of the following is the correct? A is the 6, A is the 8 and common root is the 2 and common root is the 4. Now we are taking the first and second equations have one root is the common and other roots are in the ratio 4:3. Suppose we are taking the equation 1, the given equation 1 is x square minus 6x plus a equal to 0. That is the given first equation. X square minus 6x plus a equal to 0. Now here the roots we can take in. One of the root is the alpha and other root is the 4 beta. This is the first equation having the roots alpha and 4 beta. Now the another equation x square minus 6x plus 6 equal to 0, having the roots are x square minus 6x plus 6 equal to 0, having the roots are alpha and 3 beta. These are the roots. The first equation is alpha and 4 beta. The second equation is alpha and 3 beta. Now we are finding the common root and the value of a. So now the first equation. So the equation 1 that implies this is equation 1. This will be take equation 2. Sum of the roots alpha plus 4 beta. The sum of the roots alpha plus 4 beta is the minus of b by a, that is the 6. And the product of the roots is 4 into alpha beta is the c by a, that equal to a by 1. The product of the roots is here, c by a is the 4 by 1. Now the second equation, the sum of the roots has alpha plus 3 beta. The sum of the roots alpha plus 3 beta is minus of b by a is the c. Now the product of the roots is here, alpha into 3 beta is the 3 alpha beta equal to 6. 3 alpha beta is the 6. Now here 4 alpha beta is the a, 3 alpha beta is the 6. After division, 4 alpha beta by 3 alpha beta equal to a by 6. Alpha beta is the cancel. Then also 3 ones, 3 twos. Now that implies a equal to 8. A equal to 8. After the division 4 alpha beta by 3 alpha beta, that is the a by 6. We got the value of a. We get the value of a equal to 8. That is the option 3. Now we are finding the next one, common root. Here we get the value of a is the 8. That is substitute in the equation 1. The given equation 1 is x square. The equation 1 is the x square minus 6x. The value of a is the 8 here. Now this is expand into the two factors. X square minus 6x plus 8 can be expanded into the two factors of 4 into 2. That will be x minus 2 into x minus 4. Now we are getting x equal to 2 and x equal to 4. Here x equal to 2 and x equal to 4. Now these are, if you taken the common root, one of the root, we taken some alpha. Suppose if you are taking here, if alpha equal to 2, that implies from the equation 1, 4 alpha beta is the a. That is 4 alpha beta is the a. A equal to, we know that 4 into, now here alpha is the 2, beta, a value is the 8. That means the beta value equal to 1. When we are taking the common root is x equal to 2, if you take an alpha equal to 2, then beta is the 1. Then another one, if you taking alpha equal to 4, if you taking alpha equal to 4, that will be alpha, if you take an alpha equal to 4, that is 4 alpha beta equals to a, that is 4 into 6, 4 into alpha is the 4, this is the 8, therefore beta equal to 8 by 16, this is 1 by 2, so it is not an integer, given that other roots is also integers in the ratio 4:3. Therefore here beta is the integer, therefore beta is not an integer. So not an integer, since 1 by 2 is not an integer, therefore alpha equal to 2 is the correct answer. Here the common root is the 2. Common root is the 2 and a is the 8. These two options are the correct options. Now we are going to third one. If S is a solution of set of all values of x, So 2 sine t is the 3x plus 1 by x minus 1. Then the number of integral values of s. The number of integral values of s is the 4, or the number of integral of s is the 5. Sum of the all integral values is minus 6. Option D is the minus 5. Now here we know that the sine t range is the minus 1 and 1. We know that everyone, the minimum value of sine theta is the minus 1 and the maximum value of the sine theta is the plus 1. Therefore now we can write the sine t minus 1 less than or equal to sine t is less than or equal to 1. Therefore minus 1 is less than or equal to sine t less than or equal to 1. Now it is multiple with 2. Minus 2 less than or equal to 2 sine t less than or equal to 2. Now 2 sine t is given by 3x plus 1 by x minus 1. Now this is minus 2 less than or equal to 3x plus 1 by x minus 1 less than or equal to 2. Now here first we taking here 3x plus 1 whole by x minus 1 plus 2 is the minus 2. Now here the 3x plus 1 multiple with minus 2 is here minus 2x plus 2 less than or equal to 0 by x minus 1. Now here 3x minus 2x is the x plus 3 whole by x minus 1 less than or equal to 0. Now we are taking the minus 3 is the least one. This is the minus 3. Now this is the 1 plus minus plus. Now we are taking this part. Less than is there. Here less than or equal to. Therefore now we can write here x is belongs to minus 3. Less than means negative. Minus 3 open 1. Since here x is not equal to 1. 1 minus 1 0. It is undefined. Therefore minus 3 to 1 is the first case. And the second case is here minus 2 less than or equal to 3x plus 1 whole by x minus 1. Now this is the minus 2 sending to the other side, it will be plus 2. Therefore 3x plus 1 whole by x minus 1, minus 2 is the plus 2 greater than or equal to 0. Now we are here 3x plus 1. Now multiple with this is 5, this is a 2x minus 2 whole by x minus 1 greater than or equal to 0. Now this is a 5x minus 1 by x minus 1 greater than or equal to 0. 5x minus 1 by 5x minus 1 by x minus 1 greater than or equal to 0. Now this is, we can write here, the least value is 1 by 5. Here and another value 1 plus minus plus. Now this can be written as, now here 1 by 5 to 1. 1 by 5 to 1. This is the answer. Sorry. Greater than or equal to z. Now this can be written as x less than or equal to 1 by 5 and x greater than or equal to 1. The required answer is here. This is the first one. This is the second one. Now the common part is from these two. The common part is from these two, we can observe from the 1 and 2 we got from the 1 and 2 the intersection part of 1 and 2 is this one is the minus 3 to 1. This is x less than or equal to 1 by 5. That means minus infinity to 1 by 5. Therefore here the common part is from these minus 3 1 by 5. So minus 3 to 1 by 5 is the answer. So this is the minus 3 to 1 by 5. 1 by 5 means 0.2. Here what we observe here, the integer values are the minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0. So here 1 by 5 means 0.2. 0.2. Therefore, in between the number of integers are the minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0. So the number of integral values of the s is the 4. The number of integral values of the s. Now 1, 2, 3, 4. Sum of all these 4 integrals is minus 3, minus 2, minus 1. This is the minus 6. The sum of all integral values of this one is the minus 6. Alright, we are going to the fourth one. In which of the following intervals does the inequation satisfy? Here the equation is x square into x minus 1 whole by x plus 2 into x minus 3 less than or equal to 0. Now here taking the number line minus infinity to infinity. Okay, right here x equal to 1, x equal to minus 2 and x equal to 3. Now keep it x square. So here this is the repeated 2 times. Now we can arrange the remaining one. X equal to minus 2 is this one, x equal to 1 and x equal to 3. X equal to minus 2, 1, 3. Now this is plus, from the wavy curve method, plus minus, plus, yes, plus minus, plus minus. Here we observe x square equal to 0, x equal to 0. 0 is in between minus 2 to 1. This is the 0 value. Therefore, this complete part is the plus part. Now we can write here so here less than or equal to 0 is there. Less than or equal to 0. That means negative. Therefore, this part and this part. We can write minus infinity to. Don't write the closed. We can write only open. Because here if you take and close it to minus 2 plus 2 is 0. Undoubtedly this is infinity. That means undefined. Therefore, the first part is minus infinity to minus 2. In this part is a negative. And also in between 1, 2, 3. And another part is 1, 2 is there. Therefore, 1 minus 1, 0. 0 into this value. 0 by this value anything. 0 by anything. Undoubtedly 0. Therefore, another one option is the 1. And 3 minus 3, 0. Denominator is 0. Undefined. Therefore, open 3 open. Therefore, 1, 3, closed interval, 1, open 3. Therefore, here option C and A. These are the correct options. Now we are going to discuss about the next question. Consider the graph of y equal to ax square plus bx plus c as shown in the figure. Here we observe the curve intersects the x-axis in minus 1 and 2, and this is also downward parabola. For the downward parabola, we know that the first condition a must be less than 0. A is less than 0. Sorry, a must be less than 0. For the upward parabola, a is greater than 0. Therefore, first a less than 0. That is our observation. Here, this part is the 0. 0 must be the value of 0. Here, in this part must be a positive part. By the wavy curve method, this part is the positive part. This part is the negative part. This part is also negative part. That means above 2, this graph negative. Below minus 1 negative. In between minus 1 to 2 is the positive. Therefore, undoubtedly, the value of f of 0 must be greater than 0. Therefore, here we can write f of x we take ax square plus bx plus c is the f of x. So in between minus 1 to 2, that is the positive y-axis. Therefore, f of 0, the value of f of 0 is must be lies in the interval minus 2 to 2. Therefore, minus 1 to 2 it is a positive part. Therefore, f of 0 is must be greater than 0. F of 0 means 0 into a 0, 0 into b 0 plus c. That is c greater than 0 is the option A. Now we take here, now we observe 9a 3b. That means what do we hear about 2? 9a means 3 square is the 9. Here if you taking 3, f of 3 must be f of 3 above 2 greater than 2. That means negative part. F of 3 must be less than 0. That implies 9a plus 3 into b 3b plus c less than 0. This is the option B is the correct. Now a plus b plus c, that means taking x equal to 1. For x equal to 1 here, what we observe, 1 is undoubtedly in between minus 1 to 2. 1 is a lies between undoubtedly minus 1 to 2. Therefore minus 1 to 2 the function is positive. Therefore f of 1 is must be greater than 0. F of 1 must be greater than 0. That means a plus b plus c, that is a plus b plus c must be the value greater than 0. That is the option C. Then finally it is 4a 2b plus c. 2 is a root minus 1 is a root. Undoubtedly f of 2 0 and f of minus 1 0. Then you can write f of 2 is the 0. F of 2 means 2 square is 4a plus 2 into b 2b plus c equal to 0. 4a plus 2b plus c equal to 0. Here what we observe, 4 options are the correct in this question. Okay, right now the another question. Consider the graph of y equal to ax square plus bx plus c as shown below, where x1, x2 are the roots of the equation ax square plus bx equal to 0. Which of the following statement is the correct? So where x1 and x2 undoubtedly are the roots of, here meets the x-axis at x1, here meet the x-axis at x2. Therefore the in between the part x1 x2, that part must be a positive. This one is a negative. Already we discussed in the last question. This part is also negative. Therefore here which of the following is the correct? Here this is the downward parabola. This is downward parabola meets the x-axis in two distant points. Undoubtedly a must be less than 0. A must be less than 0. Anyone can observe the graph here, the shape of the downward parabola, the x square coefficient is must be a negative. Now upward parabola a greater than 0. These are all we will discuss in the 8 various different forms in parabola. Therefore now the another one is here. Now another one here, in between my x1 to x2 between 0 is there. Therefore 0 is must be lies in the interval x1 x2. 0 is must be lies in the interval x1 and x2. Therefore f of 0 must be greater than 0. F of 0 must be greater than 0. Where the f of x is the quadratic expression. We take f of x is ax square plus bx plus c is the f of x. Therefore f of 0, 0 into 0 plus 0, 0 plus c. Now this is c greater than 0. What we observe here, we know that in between minus of b by 2a is there. Suppose if you are taking this is maximum at, that means we are taking the differentiation 2ax plus b. 2ax plus b equal to 0 at x equal to minus b by 2a. Undoubtedly, that part is here minus b by 2a. Undoubtedly, the minus b by 2a, that is this part. This one. This is maximum at when a less than 0. The quadratic expression is maximum. Maximum at minus of b by 2a. The minus of b by 2a is must be greater than 0. Therefore, minus of b by a, minus of b by 2a is must be greater than 0. When the minus of b by a is greater than 0, now we observe here a is must be negative. A is a negative number. Therefore, a negative number, that means this is minus into minus plus. B must be a greater than 0. A is a negative. Therefore, minus into minus is the plus. Then you can write simply B is a greater than 0. Therefore, here C greater than 0, B greater than 0, A less than 0. What is the observed option D? B and C have same sign and different from A. Undoubtedly B is a positive, C is a positive, A is a negative. That means B and C have the same sign but different from A. This is the correct. And also the B greater than 0. This one is correct. But B into C, positive into positive is the positive. This is wrong. Here you observe A, option 1, A minus B minus C. A is a negative number, B positive, C positive. Therefore, A is undoubtedly negative number. B is a positive number. Suppose if you taken B2, that is minus 2. Suppose C is a positive number 3, that is a minus 3. Therefore, negative minus negative number minus. Each term here, the positive number before is a minus sign is there, and also A is a negative. Minus minus minus. Every term is the minus. This is also must be less than 0. A minus B, A minus B minus C less than 0, and B greater than 0, and B and C have same sign and different sign of the A. Therefore, here A, C, D are the correct options. So here P of x is a cubic polynomial such that P of 1 is the 1, P of 2 is the 2, and P of 3 equal to 3, but P of 4 is the 16. Then we have to find these values. P of 0 and P of 0 is the minus 12, here plus 12, P of 5 is the 53, and P of minus 1 is the minus of 49. Minus of 49. Therefore, let the P of x is the x, that is A into x minus 1, x minus 2, x minus 3. Everyone here. Now we are taking x equal to 1. P of 1 is the 1. This will be 0. Suppose we are taking the 2. P of 2 is the 2. Remaining is 0. Suppose if you are taking P of 3. If you are taking 3, remaining part is 0. Therefore, P of 1 is the 1, P of 2 is the 2, P of 3 is the 3. Therefore, now we are taking P of 4. P of 4 is the, put x equal to 4. That is P of 4, this is the 4. A into 4 minus 1 is the 3, 4 minus 2 is the 2, 4 minus 3 is the 1. Therefore, now you are taking x equal to 4, that is P of 4, 4 plus A into 4 minus 1, 3, 4 minus 2, 2, 4 minus 3, 1. Now here given that the P of 4 is the 16. The P of 4 is the 16 equal to 4 plus 3 into 2, 6A. Now the 6A equal to 12. The value of A is the 2. This is the value of A. Now this one is substituting the P of x. Therefore, P of x equal to x plus the value of A is the 2 into x minus 1 into x minus 2 into x minus 3. Now first we find the 0. P of 0. that is 0 plus 2 into minus 1 into minus 2 into minus 3, that is 3 2 ja 6, that is minus 12, plus into minus, minus into minus plus, plus into minus minus, that is the P of 0 is the minus 12. Now we find the P of 5, that is a 5 plus 2 into 5 minus 1 is the 4. Next 5 minus 2 is the 3. Next 5 minus 3 is the 2. Now it is 5 plus, therefore now this is the 2 into 2 4, 4 4 the 16, 16 into 3 is the 48, 48 plus 5 is the 53. This is also correct. Already P of 0 we got minus 12. Now we find the P of third, last one is the P of minus 1. P of minus 1 is, now we can write P of minus 1, that will be x equal to minus 1. Now this is 2 into minus 1 minus 1 minus 2, minus 1 minus 2 is the minus 3, minus 1 minus 3 is the minus 4. Now this is minus 1 minus 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 plus, plus into minus minus, 2 into 2 4, 4 into 4 16, 16 3 the 48. Now this is minus 49. P of 1 is the minus 49. In this case 3 options are the correct. Now here alpha beta are the roots of the equation x square minus ax plus b. The given equation x square minus ax plus b, sum of the roots alpha plus beta is the a, product of the roots alpha into beta is the b. Now we are find the values of a, b. So option a, b, c, d here given that a and b values are. Therefore the sum of the roots alpha plus beta is the minus of b by a is the a, product of the roots c by a is the b by 1. Now alpha beta are the satisfies these equations. So now we can write the first equation is here, logarithm of alpha base 8 log beta square 4 equal to 5. This is the first equation. Now we can write here alpha, log alpha 2 cube, this one, this is log beta square 2 square. Now here this is the, we know that the form log of a power n base a power n is the m by n log a base b, log a base b. Now here 1 by 3 logarithm of alpha base 2. Here 2 by 2 is the 1. 2 by 2 is the 1 log beta base 2 equal to 5. Now here log a power m is the m log a. Now this can be written as log alpha power 1 by 3. We know that log a power m is the m log a base 2 log beta base 2 equal to 5. We know that if the bases are equal, log a plus log b is the log of ab. When the bases are equal, log a plus log b is the log of ab. Now this is logarithm of alpha power 1 by 3 into beta base 2 equal to 5. Log of alpha power 1 by 3 into beta base 2 equal to 5. This can be written as alpha power 1 by 3 into beta is the 2 power 5. This is some equation 1. Now we are taking the another condition is given by, what is the given second condition? The given second condition is log of alpha square base 4, log of alpha square base 4 and log beta 8 equals to 7. Similarly, this one is same condition, 2 square. Similarly, we got same process. This is the 2, 4 can be written as 2 square, 2 by 2 is the 1. This is, then you can got alpha into beta power 1 by 3 is the 2 power 7. So similarly, we got this is the 2 cube, this is beta power 1 by 3, 1 by 3 sending to the index. Therefore, alpha into beta power 1 by 3 base 2 sending other side 2 power 7. This is the equation 2. Similarly, we got alpha into beta power 1 by 3. That implies 2 by 1, that implies alpha into beta power 1 by 3 whole by alpha power 1 by 3 beta equals to 2 power 7 by 2 power 5. So, a power m by a power n. A power m by a power n is the a power m minus n. 1 minus 1 by 3 is the 1 minus 1 by 3 is the 2 by 3. Therefore, alpha by beta whole power 2 by 3 equals to 2 square. Now this is, we can written as alpha by beta whole power 1 by 3 equal to 2. Square is sending other side, square root to cancel. Now this is cubing on both sides. Alpha by beta equal to 2 cube is the 8. That implies alpha equal to 8 beta. Alpha we got 8 beta. That is the value of alpha. Now we are getting alpha plus beta. Here we observe alpha. Here alpha equal to 8 beta. Therefore, now we can write either taking the equation 1 or equation 2. Any one of the equation we taking equation 2. Suppose, what is the equation 2? Alpha power beta power 1 by 3 equal to 2 power 7. What is the alpha is here? 8 beta. 8 beta, beta power 1 by 3, 2 power 7. Therefore, here beta power, so beta power alpha is the 8 beta. Therefore, here 8 is sending other side by 8. Beta power 1 by 3, that is 3 plus 1 is the 4 by 3. 2 power 7 by 2 cube. This can be written as 2 power 4. Now this is beta power 1 by 3 equals to beta power 1 by 3 equals to 2. Therefore, 4 is sending other side. 4th root of 4 cancel. Now beta equals to, cubing on both sides, beta equals to 8. Beta equals to 8. Now we are getting the question number. Now find the A. A can be written as, what is the A here? What is the A? Alpha plus beta. Alpha plus beta. What is the alpha? 8 beta. What is the alpha? 8 beta. 8 beta plus beta, 9 beta. So here 9 beta. Alpha is the 8 beta plus beta, 9 beta. Therefore, 9 into beta is the 8. Therefore, 9 into 2 cube is the one of the option. Where the options A is given by 9 into 2 cube and another one 2 power 9. 9 into 2 cube is the right. Now, beta is another one. B equal to alpha beta. Alpha into beta. Where alpha is 8 beta. Therefore, 8 into beta, beta square. Where beta is the, we know that 8 square. 8 into 8 square. Now this is 8 cube. 8 cube is the 2 cube whole cube. This is the 2 power 9. Therefore, B value is the 2 power 9. A value is the 9 into 2 cube. The two options are the correct. In the options, one of the B value is the 2 power 9. Another one is the 9 into 2 cube. Therefore, B value is the 2 power 9 and A value is the 9 into 2 cube is the answers. So here if x square plus x into a minus 2 plus a minus 2 is less than 0 for at least one real x, then a can be, a value can be 0 or 2 or 5 or 8. So what we observe here, the inequation is has here the quadratic expression has the negative sign, but less than 0 means negative sign. Here it is a negative, but the x square coefficient is positive. The expression and the coefficient of x square are same sign. The discriminant must be less than 0. But whenever we observe, it is undoubtedly the x square coefficient is a positive. Undoubtedly graph is this one. This is alpha, this is beta. So here in between part of alpha and beta, undoubtedly it is a less than 0. But whenever when the curve is intersect the horizontal line x-axis in two distant points, undoubtedly the discriminant must be greater than 0. Here completely lies above or below, the discriminant must be less than 0. Here we observe touch the discriminant is 0, but here intersect the x-axis in two distant points. In this case, the discriminant must be greater than 0. But here given that the expression and the coefficient of x square have different signs, because it is less than 0, but the x square coefficient is positive. They have different sign. That means the discriminant is a must be greater than 0. That means a minus 2 whole square b square minus 4ac. A is the one, that is a minus 2 greater than 0. That will be a square plus 4 minus 4a. A square plus 4 minus 4a. This is also minus 4a plus 8 greater than 0. Now it will be a square minus 8a 4 plus 8 12 greater than 0. Now this can be written as 6 2s are. Now that is a minus 2 into a minus 6 greater than 0. A square minus 8a plus 12, that is 6 2s are. A minus 2 into a minus 6 greater than 0. Now here a less than 2 or a greater than 6. Greater than 6 is here option D. 8 is greater than 6. 8 is the big. Now and another option is the 0. 0 is less than 2. Therefore here the correct options are option A and option D. A less than 2 or a greater than 6. That is the meaning of the expression is less than 0 and the coefficient of x square is positive. Then you can write the discriminant must be greater than 0. Now we are going to the next question. ABC are the sides of the triangle ABC. ABC are the length of the sides of the triangle ABC, where A greater than B greater than C. Now this equation we take some f of x. So now we drew this equation has the roots real and distant. Roots with the opposite sign is the second option. Third option, exactly one root is lies in the interval BA and D is the imaginary roots. Now we are A, B, C are the sides of the triangle means must be A, B, C are the positive. A, B, C are the positive. Undoubtedly A, B, C are the positives. Next one. Here A is greater than B is greater than C. That means C less than B less than A. C less than B less than A. Now we are taking first f of A. F of A is 1 minute. Here we observe f of A into A minus B, A plus C. This will be 0, this will be 0. Now we write here A is the positive. A minus B, that means B minus here A is the positive, here 4 3 1, suppose 4 3 1, 4 is greater than, therefore a into a minus b, 4 minus 3 is a positive. Therefore 4 minus 3 is the positive, this is the positive, this is positive. Therefore f of a is positive. Now write f of b. F of b is the b minus b 0. Now we can write here b into b minus a, b plus c. B positive, b plus c positive, b minus a. B minus a, that is 3 minus 4 is negative, less than 0, that is negative integer. Now write f of c. F of c is the, we can write here a into c minus b. This is c plus c is the 2c. Here b into c minus a into 2c. C plus c 2c. Next one, minus of c into, this is the value c minus a, c minus b. Now we observe here c minus b. C minus b, 1 minute, c minus b is the positive. C minus b is the positive. C minus b is also positive. C minus b positive. Here simple observation. Here a is positive, 2c is the positive. C minus b, 1 minus 3. This is negative. This complete part negative. B positive, 2c positive, c minus a, that is 1 minus 4 negative. This term negative, this term negative, this is negative, this is negative, minus into minus plus, this is minus. Minus term, minus term, minus term. Each term is negative. Therefore, completely is less than 0. This is negative. Therefore, we can write here c less than b less than a. Now we can write here first the c. Now we can write c. Next one here b. Next one here a. Then also we find the f of 0 also. The before here all positive numbers. These are all positive. We know that these are the sides of the triangle. F of 0, when you take in here f of 0, this is minus ABC. This is minus ABC. This is minus into minus plus, minus of ABC. This is the minus 3ABC. Minus 3ABC. A positive, B positive, C positive. This is the 3ABC is positive. Completely this is also negative. Therefore, f of 0 negative, f of c negative, and f of b negative, f of a positive. Then it will be here what we observe here, one of the root is between b to a. Yes, one of the root exactly in the lies in the interval b to a. So below 0 this is negative. One of the root is positive because a, b, c are the sides of the triangle ABC. That means a and b and c are the positive. But below 0, the below 0 numbers are negative. One of the root, exactly one root lies in the interval b to a. That must be a positive root. This must be a negative root. 0 before is the negative root. One of the is the positive root, other one is the negative root. Therefore, roots with the opposite sign. But the roots are real and distant. These two roots are intersect the x-axis in two distant points. Therefore, when the curve meets the x-axis in two distant points, then it is real roots. If the curve does not meet the x-axis, does not touch the x-axis, if the curve does not meet the x-axis, then imaginary roots. If the curve touch the x-axis, real roots. At the same time, the curve cuts the x-axis in two distant points, then also real roots. In the case of imaginary root means that is completely positive or completely negative. Here, this is not completely positive. One time positive, remaining three cases are the negative. So, either completely positive or completely negative, the roots must be imaginary roots. So here in the case of f of a positive, f of b and f of c negative. Therefore, one root exactly lies in the interval ba, that is a positive root. Below 0 is the negative root. Therefore, real roots are real and distant. And another case, one of the root negative and other root is positive. Therefore, roots have opposite sign. And the third case is exactly one root is lies in the interval b to a.